Alright, this is going to be the beginning of the next episode. There's one door left. Or is there? That's right. We gotta collect all the remaining memories of these two bozos. I know where his is, but I don't remember where Yuzi's are. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the last one in here, like literally all of the fireplaces now lead to some mysterious location. Yes, unlock the door with the mystery key. We did it, baby. Okay, now I'm gonna save this in a separate file because I feel like one thing I couldn't achieve in my last playthrough was getting the final ending, the number one ending, and that's like the best ending you can get. And I don't know how to achieve it because the game seems to like kind of glitch. Oh, oops. That was my bad. Oh man. So this time we're gonna not run under the chandelier and kill ourselves. I think that was the key mistake I made last time. I'm not sure though. And then we're gonna talk to Ryotaro. A bit different from the other mirrors. Strange place too, reaching the critical moment perhaps. You walked to this place by the self? Boy, you're strong. I mean it deeply. But strength isn't the same as never fatiguing. No, save it for later. First, to look at this mirror. It's the memory of him dying. Oh, she just looks like you when you were a kid, but at the same time much too cute for that. Ha, it's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. Okay, now let's go. West building, right? Gah, the smoke's already up to this floor. It's no good. The stairs are too hot to approach. Cruel fate. Will it end like this without any resolve with my family? I'm sorry, Chika, Mishiro. ... So I'll never be able to get to meet Mishiro. I'm sure she'll grow up to be far prettier than Sis, that bitch. I really wanted to have that chance. It's really not anything lewd. I just see such beauty there. So he died in a fire. Seems anticlimactic. How I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now. Admirable tenacity, if I do say so myself. I'm a bit tired. Feels like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Once I've got this sorted out, I'll talk about things with you, what I know. I'm sure that's simply my duty. Oh, are you planning to go on ahead? If you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know? Yeah, sure, why not? Open the large door. No reason not to. What the heckaroonie? It's Grandpa. You're Rinzo. Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Rinzo Usui. Rinzo's art was highly esteemed and sold for high prices. He had status and wealth. Grandpa, what are you talking about, and why are you here? Wait, look closely. I don't think he can hear us. Soon, Rinzo married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Rinzo preached the beauty of art to his wife and child, but they showed no interest in it. Rinzo's wife did not see his art, only the prices attached. Shinji, too, was taught her practicality. So it was only natural that Rinzo formed a relationship with his servant, showing true interest in art. Huh? When Shinji was 8, Rinzo and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Tamaki. Rinzo kept Tamaki hidden from his wife and Shinji, managing 2 families. But between Shinji, who cared not at all for art, and Tamaki, who adored it like her mother, Rinzo's affection went towards Tamaki. That came to an end shortly after Shinji went to college, and when Tamaki's existence came to light. Rinzo offered his wife consolation and asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the name Yusui, a wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that when Tamaki, who Rinzo adored as a daughter and a student, turned 18. Rinzo made the biggest mistake of his life. He adored his daughter Tamaki, so he had a child with her. Tamaki and her mother left Rinzo. They refused even money. Tamaki seemingly birthed and raised the child, but who knows the details? Rinzo was unable to hear of it. Near 20 years passed since that incident, and Rinzo died of illness. Nothing unusual. Age comes for us all. Shinji was the eldest son of the Usui family, set to inherit this fortune. But thinking of it as a final atonement, Rinzo passed on leaving a will to give it all to Tamaki. The inheritance. So the boss was disputing with Tamaki over it. That man's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why, but it seems some dead fellow has business with me. But very well, to face my sin eternally is an appropriate afterlife for me. That's all. Sorry for the long story. Visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one and soul. Let's go. There's nothing more here. This game touches upon some very strange topics. Shall we return to the usual place? Especially after Rinzo's story, I need to talk to you. Okay, so here's where things get fucky. I think I remember where Yuzu's last thingy is. And I'm going the wrong way to it. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this puzzle. I think I remember the solution to it. You go up this way. And then down this way. Yep, and then here we are. I know it's not fun, like just watching me already know the answers, but it's better than not having a finale at all. One of my mirrors. Wow, 2 in such short time. It's actually been a really long time, dude. But whatever. So now we have to take her all the way back. Thankfully, we remember the solution to the puzzle. Alright, one more reflection. Memory. 7 years ago at Mirror Lake. Pretty sunset, huh, Utsuro? Sunset is a witching hour. This moment's beauty comes from it being when the sun dies. Even though we see the sun for 12 hours a day, we always forget its beauty. I guess, but I like the sun in the day too. You're positive about everything, Yuzu. It's been a year getting to know Utsuro. I still haven't been able to tell her how I feel, but we're together as best friends a bunch. Of course, I still like her romantically, but just spending time together period is nice. Twilight is a vacuous thing. It's neither day nor night, and people spend it preparing for the coming night. Twilight isn't watched and enjoyed. It's just an empty hollow, just like my name. Is the sun making you sentimental? I think Utsuro's a great name. A great name. I hate it to be called hollow. It feels more like a denial of my existence. But I like how it feels all translucent. It matches your mysterious air, too. Is that right? You know, Yuzu, I'm a bad person who shouldn't exist in this world. I don't know why I put bad in there. My brain was just like, I'm a bad person. I don't think she didn't say that in the slightest. What's this now? Just the fact I'm alive is a mistake. My existence is a cluster of sin. It's her saying she's a bad person fits, I guess. You mean like original sin? Did you ever tell me you were Christian, Utsuro? I don't mean anything like that. In more a concrete way, I shouldn't exist. I don't get what you're saying, Utsuro. I mean, isn't shouldn't exist really extreme? We get along so well. If you didn't exist, what would I do? If hypothetically I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. I could only blankly listen to Utsuro, whose words felt so discouraged from reality. It was as if Utsuro saw something different, and I couldn't perceive things the same way. Depression is a bitch. Yeah, I remember. Even as I got closer to her, Utsuro was a strange girl, though that was charming in a way. Most of my memories of Utsuro are back now, and now I know these are important memories to me. I still can't remember up to my death, but it seems I've remembered some things precious to Yuzu Hanasaki. Thanks to you, Meishiro. It really means a lot. That's not what she said, but whatever. Oh, I know, take this. A mystery key. A key which is mysterious in nature. Okay, let's return. Tell me if there's anything else. Okay, so here's where it gets fucky. Again. I'm going to use up all these save files because I don't want to have to replay the whole fucking game again. So I could talk to him and do his whole spiel. But if I go down to where her little key is, it doesn't work. And if I do his and then like give her a chance to like do it, it still doesn't work. It's really fucky. So I don't know how the true ending is supposed to be achieved. Maybe it's different if you do them the other way around, because I did Yuzu first and then Ryotaro, and then it just didn't like register. When I tried to finish Ryotaro's story, it just didn't like finish it at all. So if I like run down here, where's her last area again? It's like, it's down here, because you're supposed to finish all of their memories to get the perfect ending. But look, shows no sign of opening. Somehow Mishiro felt it would never open now. Like, what? Why is that the case? This is one thing I really don't like about this game, is that the final ending shouldn't be this confusing to get. But let's just see Ryotaro's deal. Got it. Alright, let's begin. First off, Mishiro, I think you can probably open this big door now. I had no problem opening the same kind of door earlier. Surely you can open this one if you want it. Before that, listen to what I have to say, now that I've got my memories back. I'm Ryotaro Sengoku, younger brother of Chika Usui, Meishiro's mother, and subordinate to her dad, Shinji Usui. Okay. I knew about you a while back from a New Year's card Sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. But when I asked my boss about you, I learned you'd been glum and moping as of late. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and Sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try and help you. It made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around. He says without a second of hesitation, "No poking fun now, it's the end." Huh? But I died before it happened. We got caught in a fire in a building at work. A fire? Yes, I was with your father. After that, well, it even kind of surprised me. Partially by will, I became a soul, and flew around to where you were, apparently. So for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. What? Oh, but I was hardly even conscious of anything. I just vaguely know what was happening. For you see, ever since I saw your photo, I considered you someone beautiful and worth protecting. So even through death, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish? So it was, thus it's been granted. By following you, I wound up in this world, and in this world, my unrealized wish came true. So what's next, I wonder? Looks like it's this. Your body. Not sure if I'll ascend or go to the void or what, but this is goodbye. Michiru, the harsh circumstances you've had, and the fact that you're dead now. I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents. But I just want you to know I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know your father worried over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and the inheritance on a scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that Usui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly, but she wasn't calm. But she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and brother and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say now, though. Oh, right. One last thing while I'm being late. There are people who value you. There are people who'd be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see. So I've done my best to encourage you. Ryotaro left. If you're telling me that, then why should my wish to erase my existence go? Let's go through the door. The end must be near. Yeah, but I want to get yours. I want to get your memories, dude. And if I go back, it's not going to let me do them. Maybe I have to go through the door first. Maybe I have to get, like, ending 2 or 3 before it'll let me get any other ending. Alright, let's face it. Let's see what happens. Huh? Hey. Ayato. Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Huh? Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will come soon true. Wow, that was a weird way of reading that. And this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This mirror world revolves around you, Michiru. You hold dominion over it. Once a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake, I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world has created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose, or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, This world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. That wasn't Mishiro, was it? Of course, it was someone long before you, the first person to come to this world. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator, so that this world could complete its duty. It chose a new soul to control it. And so, since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler, usurping the originator. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same. Only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world? The extra riffraff who feel jealousy towards you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe broken though she may be, she's personally gotten in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors without even wasting weeks or months being lost. Yeah, it only took me like an hour. You shattered and erased all remnants of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life. Because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who consciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. Are you telling me I have to kill Ayato? What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never existed. Mishiro, you're still suffering, huh? If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world. You can make the choice. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment, but if you asked me whether I'd live the same life again, I'd absolutely refuse without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say I've come to hate it all, I wish my life had never even existed. And yet I've learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were. And I know there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something that has never happened? I don't think I can. I don't think so. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Ryotaro's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change the harsh reality. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here. Huh? This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like it had been. So everyone here will vanish? Except for you, Mishiro. Huh? To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Huh? Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Mishiro, when your soul leaves here, it'll be forced back into your body. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to your life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you'll remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake. Are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world you've given up on living once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. For you protecting me and what this world's given me, I want to give it another try. I see. Well, that's a relief then. I'm not scared of vanishing without getting my wish, because my wish coming true would just free me from this world. But now all the souls will be freed, right? That's a happy thing for me. I feel sure of that. Mishiro, leave incense or something at my grave. I'll think of it as saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave. Sheesh, 7 years and it ends like this. As long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Will the one who created this world go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but they'll be free from this world to go wherever they go. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of a usurper, technically. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world. And I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. Mother was there, looking at me in a way I hadn't seen in years. Mishiro, you're awake. Thank goodness, oh thank goodness. If I had lost you too. I'm sorry I drove you to this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remember that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. It took a lot just to recognize that as real. And as I thought about it, fear and unease toward my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. But it's okay. Ryotaro told me about the pressure on the Usuis and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was easy to hold my mother's hand. Hell yeah. My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember my many past events. I remembered Ayato was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remembered talking in the mirror world, and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Yuzu and Ryotaro too. I probably only met them in the mirror world. Ultimately, my mother gave up on the inheritance, and we lived a simpler life together. Things are a little strict at my high school, but I think I can handle it now. After all, this is the world I've come to after many shortcuts and detours. Okay, I'd better get to bed. I have school tomorrow, and tonight I hope to have good dreams. The ending I got did not have a credits roll. We'll kind of skip over the credits. I don't suppose I can't skip over them. Music resources. Maybe these are places I can go to get resources for my games, but I'm not gonna make this about me. I did play this game. I'm like on an RPG Maker quest. Ugh. I'm on an RPG Maker quest to get inspiration for a game. And I do have one. Like, I've been quote unquote making one, but like I don't know what I'm doing, you know? Like, it's not going to be as advanced as this. Wow, debugging by one person. Ending 3. This too is a proper ending. It's not the ending I want, though. It's not the ending I want. I want to figure out how to get the number 1 ending, but I just don't know how to get it. The walkthrough says get everyone's memories. Yeah, the thing says get everyone's memories, and then you get the number 1 ending. But you can only get one person's ending at a time. I know Yuzu's ending. Yuzu's ending is way better than Ryotaro's, honestly. If you want me to explore endings, leave a like, because I think I've done everything that I can for now. So thank you for watching if you did. I appreciate it. Have a good night.